Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0751 indicates an issue with the Shift Solenoid Valve A being stuck in the off position. This solenoid is crucial for regulating the flow of transmission fluid, thus enabling smooth shifting between gears in the Honda Civic models from 2011 to 2015. It affects the automatic transmission's operation, which could lead to poor performance or even transmission failure. The specific location of this solenoid is within the transmission assembly, and it plays a vital role in ensuring that the vehicle operates optimally by controlling hydraulic pressure. When the solenoid is malfunctioning, the driver's experience is marred by noticeable disruptions in shifting, which can ultimately lead to extensive transmission damage if not addressed. Therefore, diagnosing this issue promptly using the proper tools, such as the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, is essential. The Shift Solenoid Valve A is essential in ensuring that the automatic transmission can shift gears correctly in your Honda Civic. It resides within the transmission assembly and is responsible for managing hydraulic fluid flow. This fluid plays a pivotal role in shifting from one gear to another by creating the necessary pressure. In the case of DTC P0751, the solenoid fails to operate in an on or off state correctly, inhibiting the transmission's ability to shift as intended. It leads to performance problems, such as erratic shifting patterns, or even complete failure to change gears, severely impacting drivability. Understanding this component's role and its failure affects not only the transmission, but also the overall vehicle performance. Several possible causes lead to the DTC P0751 in the Honda Civic. One primary reason could be a faulty Shift Solenoid Valve A that may be unable to actuate as required due to electrical issues or internal wear and tear. Another contributing factor can be fluid leaks that lead to inadequate fluid levels, which disturb the hydraulic balance necessary for proper gear shifting. Additionally, the presence of metal debris or excessive clutch material in the transmission fluid can indicate severe wear, further causing impaired operation of the solenoid. Each of these causes needs careful evaluation as they impact the solenoid's functionality and the overall health of the transmission. Addressing these issues promptly can help prevent further damage and ensure smooth operation of the vehicle. When DTC P0751 manifests in a Honda Civic, several symptoms can arise that should alert the driver. Erratic shifting patterns are commonly reported. This may include confusion in gear transitions that may slip or feel rough, impacting driving performance. Drivers may also experience delayed gear engagement, where the vehicle hesitates before shifting, creating discomfort and potential safety issues. Warning lights on the dashboard, such as the check engine light, may illuminate, prompting the driver to investigate further. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial, as they may signal underlying issues beyond the immediate problem, such as potential damage to the transmission that could result in costly repairs if not addressed proactively. Hence, it is advisable to consult with a qualified technician immediately when these symptoms are exhibited. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P0751, begin by warming up the engine to its normal operating temperature. This is essential, as it allows the transmission fluid to reach appropriate viscosity, enabling a comprehensive inspection. Next, check the transmission fluid level to ensure that it is filled to the proper level, and observe for any fluid leaks, as low fluid levels may lead to inadequate pressure within the system, affecting solenoid operation. Following this, drain the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, through the strainer and inspect this strainer for metal debris or excessive clutch material. If the strainer exhibits significant contaminants, this indicates possible internal damage. Understanding these diagnostic steps can help to identify whether the solenoid or the transmission itself is at fault, ensuring efficient repair procedures. In the second troubleshooting step for DTC P0751, turn the ignition switch to the on-I position to activate the electrical system without starting the engine. It's critical to utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any existing diagnostic trouble codes from the onboard computer, as this resets the system for fresh evaluations. Proceed to select Shift Solenoid Valve A from the miscellaneous test menu in the HDS to check the operation of the solenoid. Listening closely for a clicking sound during this test is essential. The presence of this sound typically indicates that the solenoid is actuating correctly. Should no clicking sound be heard, it points towards a malfunction, necessitating the replacement of Shift Solenoid Valve A and immediate repair verification to ensure proper functioning. In the third troubleshooting step for DTC P0751, test drive the Honda Civic while keeping the shift lever in the drive D position. During this test, it's vital to allow the transmission to shift through all 5 gears. This allows for the observation of the system's response and verifies whether the issue is duplicated during normal operations. Continuously monitor the onboard diagnostics OBD status for P0751 using the HDS during this process. If the HDS indicates failed, it confirms that the issue is reproduced, which suggests that the Shift Solenoid A is indeed faulty, potentially necessitating the replacement of the main valve body or even the entire transmission unit. If the result is passed, it may indicate that the issue could be intermittent, but should be verified by retesting. In cases where the status shows not completed, additional testing may be required to meet the conditions set for a valid assessment. To conclude the troubleshooting process for DTC P0751 and ensure the effectiveness of repairs, perform the final repair verification. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on-I position once again to activated diagnostic testing without starting the engine. Utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the prior diagnostic trouble codes from the memory, preparing the system for a final evaluation. Following this, test drive the vehicle again with the shift lever in drive D, allowing the transmission to operate through all 5 gears smoothly. Monitoring the OBD status for P0751 during this drive session is crucial. Should the HDS indicate passed, troubleshooting is deemed complete, and thus the vehicle's transmission is functioning correctly. In cases where it shows failed or not completed, further investigation is needed based on the indicated status. Preventive maintenance is essential in avoiding future occurrences of DTC P0751 in your Honda Civic. One of the most effective measures is to regularly inspect and maintain the transmission fluid levels. Low or contaminated fluid can significantly impact system performance. Furthermore, monitoring the performance of Shift Solenoid A and other transmission components on a routine basis can help catch any potential issues before they escalate. Keeping the transmission from overheating is another critical preventive measure. Ensuring your vehicle operates at the optimal temperature will prolong the life of various components. By integrating these strategies into a regular maintenance schedule, you can retain the operational integrity of your vehicle's transmission and avoid costly repairs down the line. It's advisable to consult the vehicle's service manual to adhere to recommended maintenance intervals. In conclusion, understanding the role of Shift Solenoid A in the Honda Civic's automatic transmission is vital for diagnosing DTC P0751. The troubleshooting process is structured and relies on clear steps, emphasizing the importance of using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, for effective diagnosis and repair. Each step is designed to either confirm or eliminate potential issues in the transmission system, ensuring that repairs are carried out efficiently. Engaging in regular maintenance, such as fluid checks and monitoring solenoid performance, can greatly prevent future malfunctions. As you apply these troubleshooting steps and maintenance practices, you not only enhance your vehicle's performance, but also extend the life of critical components. Always remember that timely intervention at the first signs of trouble can save drivers from more significant, costlier repairs in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.